So earlier you were talking about this rapture, which I don't understand anything about. Jim is on line 14. Why don't you talk to him and we'll try to get Becky back while you're talking.
Jim. Jim, are you there? Am I doing something wrong?
Well, why don't you talk about the rapture to the camera and the audience for a little while, and let me go in the back and see what's going on.
I don't know a lot about the rapture, but I know...
Well, talk about something you know a lot about.
Well, people are people. Why don't you go in the back and see what's wrong, Dottie?
I'm going to do that.
I love it when people have more than one job description, huh? You know, people, there's talk about the rapture, which is that time when the end of the world is coming, and without getting into the theological aspects of that sort of thing, the time when all of the ills of the world will be added up. You know, if you look at life today on this planet, at any given moment, it'll always seem as if the predictions of Revelation in the New Testament are about to come true. You know, the Santa doesn't hold, there's lying, corruption abounds, people are unhappy, and what we are struck with is a sense that life is losing control. Things are going out of control, and going out of control at a greater speed. And while that seems to be true, and if you ever try to make it on the 405 on a Friday afternoon, any direction, you begin to wonder what you're doing and what's happened to society and where can you go to escape it. But there is this feeling of being consumed by the very civilization we've created. Look at it. I mean, pestilence, AIDS, financial insecurity, an election that doesn't seem to offer a clear choice, and one does not really have a sense of a clear purpose. The government does not seem to have a handle on its problems, and our educational system seems to be slipping. How do you educate kids with 40 in a class? So in a time like that, like this, it always feels as if things are going to fall apart. It felt like that many other times in history, often before large wars. But history is nothing more than the story of economic and governmental systems trying to find a kind of balance. And before the present disruption in the world caused by the Soviet Union and all the other things comes to a grip, we're going to go through rough times. But, you know, you have to control your own life. And to be too concerned about whether the planet's going to evolve or not, well, that may not be what your life's about.